I'm Ashton Addison from EventChain for Investment Pitch Media and the Crypto Coin Show. And today on Blockchain Interviews, we have J.D Salbego, the CEO of AnRKeyX. J.D, welcome to the show, and thanks for taking the time to be here today.
Thanks, Ashton. I appreciate it. Just 8 in the morning here. I'm at a villa. We had to move because of a new little COVID outbreak. So now I'm living on a little villa on a little island to get away from that horrible virus that will just not leave the whole world alone. So, but I got the Scarface thing going right now, so I hope the viewers enjoy it with my big mansion villa behind me.
Well, it definitely looks pretty nice.
Looking around. It's the morning time. I gotta say something weird or whatever to make it less awkward. If most people search our stuff online, we have a beautiful production suite with animated backgrounds every time. We have a very big Twitch channel. You know what I mean? So we usually get 8,000 to 10,000 views per video on us, which is big for our industry, right? For
wow.
Crypto. So now I have plants behind me.
Definitely. Well, I know you guys have really high quality production, and you do have really high quality NFTs as well, which I want to dive into. And I'd love to just kick it off by getting a high level overview and the focus of AnRKeyX for those who aren't familiar with it, and then we can dive into the details.
Sure. AnRKeyX is what we've done is merge DeFi liquidity mining with esports gaming in NFTs. NFTs are the pinnacle of our whole gaming ecosystem as they're utilized for in-game actions and prize winning, unlocking access and everything. And we have a bunch of very unique, actually 4 unique NFT models based on economics within our gaming system, including the collectible side. So basically what we've done is provided a very strong use case for liquidity mining, which never had one before. It's basically free money, right? A genius idea that Compound created when Uniswap blew up. But well, we found that there was gamification aspects in there. We also, through research and analysis of crypto, which I've been in for over 5 years, as well as the new DeFi movement, there is a huge competitive and team sports strategy and community going on with all these projects. So we saw a value there that people never really even noticed. So we've created esports directly in our games. In your dashboard, your interface is your team channels, audio, messaging. You could send gifts, everything, while competing and purchasing, high power APY generating APYs. And the highest aggregate APY team who generates the highest aggregate APY wins the prize pool and other high value APY boosted NFTs that can then be upgraded even further on an aftermarket. So
wow,
there's a lot of layers to it. It's very easy once you get into describing it, especially at 8 in the morning when I only had 1 cup of coffee. Yeah. So.
That's great, JD, and that sounds super interesting. From what most people see with NFT marketplaces right now, you're just buying, an NFT, and you're thinking, okay, well, maybe I could sell this later for more, or I'll just keep it as a collectible. But the gamifying it and introducing decentralized finance, lending and earning into that platform, is that really one of the bonuses of buying NFTs? I know you guys have a lot of cool original NFTs, but do you have the capability to earn interest and lend those out, or do other financial functions with these NFTs inside of AnRKeyX?
Yeah, I mean that's the real thing we focus on when launching was giving a real use case, utility value, and an economic supply and demand system, or embedding our NFTs. So basically, we have a proprietary economic and technological NFT engine for all our different collectible NFTs, as well as the other different models within the games. And first of all, within our games, it's like for the first time, users can now not only play exciting games, which are games that are like web dApps or web apps similar to Candy Crush, Farmville, Mafia Wars, but it's for the first time they can actually play fun games and earn rewards and earn money, right, while playing. Our whole game ecosystem, our game and NFT ecosystem, is based upon basically a derived base value. So there's 5 stacks to our technology, and one of them is the derived base value that we create, which is basically in layman's terms, a fiat model like all the governments are based on now, right? Cost of good, production, supply, economic supply and demand, and 2 parties agreeing, though ours is actually not completely manipulated with fraud and stuff like most of the governments in the world. Ours is on the blockchain, completely public. And the way it works is our token is the center of our game and NFT economy. All our game rewards are the pricing of our NFTs, as well as the APY that is being generated, is based upon an algorithmic logic model and math model that is based upon a derived base value of a number of floating factors, like how many users are playing our game, how much APY is actually being generated by each user, by the total teams combined, how much LP tokens, the value of that is being staked, how much revenue is being generated in the game, what's the prize pool earnings, and a few other more. And then at the pinnacle of that is our token price. And this is all wrapped up in an economic model, which creates an actual real fair market pricing of what these NFTs are worth and what the utility is. So right now, basically, we have a self-incentivizing economic model within our games. So now users, the more you play our games, the more users that play our games in the time length, the more users that actually join, the more APY being driven, winning, and the token price as well, and trading all factors into our whole economy. For the first time ever, that's been done before. So now we have a self-serving economy where users are incentivized to actually play the games even further, to grow the value of not only their in-game NFTs, the amount being generated, and the price of the token. There's a lot of layers to it.
Definitely, JD, and it does sound very intricate, but I have a feeling that once people start playing the games, as it becomes built into almost every game in the future, as the ecosystem grows, then it will be common sense and people will understand it, and they don't really need to know the intricacies of being a mechanic. Rather, they're just driving and playing the game. So it sounds very exciting, and as you said, this is something that's never been done before, but there's just so much potential to create extra value. Can you give like a high-level overview on how you see the future of decentralized finance-based gaming and the gaming industry overall in years to come?
What I see is, we've moved into a new era. I think, COVID has driven that, right? We're already moving into a purely online. COVID just exponentially ramped it up. So what you're seeing right now, that gaming revenue globally has surpassed the global movie industry and United States sports industries combined. Wow. That is a big, big number, right? To see what's happening right now. And what you see is that everything in our planet is being gamified. That doesn't mean video games, but what it is now is social entertainment, and gamified experiences. Even down to the most simple thing of just sharing memes and GIFs and stickers. That literally is a form of gamification and a social entertainment experience, right? So and then when you see what happened with Wall Street Bets and GameStops, right? Yeah. Though that was illegal, right? What you saw there was gamification in a community and subreddit, and what they did with that token, and that is a new environment of social trading. That was basically esports. If you look at that, though that was illegal, that was esports. So what you see is a very interesting shift here, and that's why NFTs have popped up so big right now too. There's something major happening in the industry. So what I see through decentralized finance is that we have a new paradigm of ways to interact, experience, generate revenue through financial products that will be gamified, because people are looking for new ways to spend their time online. They're looking for another level to experience things and to be entertained, right? Hence why we have all this stuff going on. So I think NFTs and decentralized finance are a perfect vehicle to get us there. The big thing with us, I mean, we only dropped our first 3 NFTs back to back, hit number 1, number 2, and number 1 on Raribles, and we have a new drop literally actually announcing today. This week it's happening, and we generated $800,000 in revenue from NFT sales, just from these NFTs that have a pure utility. They're not just like, hey, we throw them up and we think it should be priced this way, and you should just hold them and maybe trade them, and that's your only. Like, these actually have built-in utility in our games. We have about 5 to 8 utilities per NFT. And the big one is being used in the game as one game action to collect them and stake them as another game action to boost your team rewards. So I think the future is really bright. You know, we built this. It's basically what we built is a we call it gDEX. It's a decentralized finance gaming platform exchange. That's what all our games are built off of. That's where our proprietary NFT engine is based on. The derived base value engine is in there as well. So we have our first game, Battle Wave 2323. We've been working on for over 5 months right now. We just hit mainnet about a week and a half ago. The public beta starts on the 26th this month. We have over 15,000 registered users. Our community is just loving it. Everyone wants to play it. And then the game should launch in mid-May. It's currently being audited by CertiK as well. And it's just a lot of exciting stuff. We also launched a new celebrity subdivision. So I've just been teasing that. Everyone will see that in the next few weeks. We have a just insane amount of stuff going on. We've been doing a lot of development. We will be launching with numerous celebrity NFTs dropping, being announced publicly and everything, who the celebrities are, all at the same time, with a new executive team. You know, it's owned by AnRKeyX, but we have a new executive team, all major, you know, people from the entertainment industry, movie producers, huge music managers, movie studios, some of the biggest production companies, all friends of mine from the industry, because I spent 17 years in Hollywood, where I was born and raised before getting into crypto. And it's a very exciting time for that, and busy time with 2 companies now.
Definitely very exciting, JD, and I'm excited to see those new NFT drops, and especially the Celebrity Collection. I think that will have a lot of traction. Now, and you mentioned, you know, you explained the entire ecosystem and how it all revolves around, and also includes the token price. And I just wanted to touch on the AnRKeyX ANRX token briefly, because I know the audience is always interested in hearing more about that. Can you just briefly talk about the main functions of the token? Is it primarily used to purchase the NFTs? What are the other functions of it? And does it create a sustainable ecosystem for AnRKeyX?
Yeah, no, great question. The center of our you know, gDEX, decentralized finance gaming platform exchange, is our ANRX token. It's called our arcade coin. So it's used just like an arcade coin within our whole ecosystem. Every game, that's all you use. You can only use ANRX to purchase in-game items, skins, other NFTs, to earn rewards. This is all ANRX, to stake ANRX for governance. We have a high amount of utilities. We currently already have 12 utilities within this utility token that works just within Battle Wave, through purchasing about 5 to 6 different types of in-game NFTs and in-game just weapons like traditional gaming, to earn rewards on that, to earn prize pool, to upgrade and pay for extra upgraded boosts, and a number of other factors, as well as the staking for governance within our community and voting rights. And then every game after attaches, you know, numerous more utilities, because it is the center of our whole ecosystem. It's a sustainable ecosystem. Specifically, we created the NFT engine with the derived base value I mentioned. That is how every single game is basically the economic model behind it. It's why we price our collectibles, even though we're selling them right now, because our marketplace is not live till the game is live in about a month. Even when we sell them on Rareables, the price point, the amount that is minted, all of that is based upon our derived base value model. So everything is centered on the arcade token and this entanglement of all these economic functions within the ecosystem.
Definitely, and that's really exciting, and thank you for elaborating on that. And you mentioned that when the marketplace will go live when the game goes live. Is that the 2023 game? I just want to get an encapsulation of what you are most excited for to be releasing within the next few months and throughout the summer here for 2021 for the platform, and what the audience can be looking forward to in terms of public releases.
A lot. We're kind of nuts over here at AnRKeyX. We release just consistent. If you look at our community, our socials, I mean, we're putting out product. We have a new ambassador program that already has over 9,000 users that have already signed up and are participating now. So really, the game is our flagship game, Battle Wave. That's one of the most exciting things. We've literally been working on that for 5 months. You know, our gaming team, our design team, our blockchain team, they've all worked with Pokemon, Sega, Final Fantasy, Goldman Sachs, you name it. It's, you know, we have a team of 17 working on that game. I'm not joking. Between blockchain, senior tech leads, project managers, blockchain leads, and then the gaming side with all those front-end design. We use Unity which is a traditional game engine like Sega and Sony use. All the designers, animators there. It's a big process. So that is obviously our pinnacle that we're looking forward to. We were a little bit delayed now, about a month or so, because Ethereum just went through the roof, and we fully switched to layer 2. Matic has been a partner of us since we launched. We do a lot of stuff with Polygon. We work with them. They're basically part of our team. They helped us build this game. So we were doing layer 1 with just a few amount of components of layer 2. And then we saw Ethereum skyrocket, which was very cool to see, but killed our game, literally just killed it. And most other games in the industry that were just using, that were decentralized, right? So a lot of projects were delayed. So that is our pinnacle. Basically, I brought that up because we were supposed to be releasing a game every quarter. So we're a little bit late on that. There will be another game releasing in the second quarter and every quarter after. The mobile version of Battle Wave 3 will hit Q3. That's already pretty much set up right now because we build on Unity. It's already optimized, so now it's just minor stuff. It only takes about a month and a half to set up for mobile. We do have the whole new Celebrity platform, which will be a layer 2 as well, and all the Celebrity drops, and just a lot of expansion. We have tons of partnerships in the works, and just a lot of growth and expansion. And I'm really excited for people to actually see what it means to play a game with esports capabilities directly in your interface. It's never been done before, not even in traditional gaming. This is an actual very highly unique and innovative gaming system that you are playing directly with your team next to you at every single moment of the game, inside the actual interface.
Very exciting, JD, and lots to look forward to. And now, for the people that are looking to follow along to play the game right when it gets released, you mentioned that there was a 9,000 on the list already, and also just to find out about the celebrity collections and all of the other updates, what's the best way for people to get involved in the community and to learn more?
Yeah, quick correction. 15,000 are registered users for the game. 9,000 was the ambassador program we just launched, the Legionnaire. So, sorry I'm sweating. It's early morning. That sun is coming out right on me. The best way to get a hold of us is to follow our Twitter, which has all the links, as well as our website. Our website is www.AnRKeyX.io. Our Twitter is the exact same thing, @AnRKeyX, and you'll find all our socials there. Our website is up to date currently with the NFTs that have been sold, are available on the marketplace, on Raribles, being sold, updates, all our community channels. We have over 50,000 community members across all our Telegram, news channels, Discord, and Twitter. And you'll find everything else. We have a very active community. We have 6 admins on 24/7 on every time zone. We're very, basically our users love us. We built this really organically from day one. So you'll go into our community Discord and our Telegram, and you'll see it's like, I like to call it's the homie zone. Because literally, we know our users by their name, literally. You know what I mean? They'll show up, we talk to them as if they're our friends. So we're really engaged community, and we like to educate and help and just have fun with our users, you know?
Definitely, and that's great to hear, JD, and I really appreciate community-driven and community-focused projects. So great work on that. Thank you for those links. I will leave them in the description box below as well. All the best with the release of the game and the celebrity collections and everything else in AnRKeyX, and let's follow up in the near future.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ashton, for having me. Had a blast, man.